All right, so at the 9 Inch Nationals, no name Nationals, 9 Inch Nails. 9 Inch Nationals is a completely different event, and I don't think I qualify. So yeah, we got back from the No Name Nationals. It's actually been about 10 days now. My sunburned lip is almost healed. My lip got sunburned so bad, it was like I don't know, like a Slim Jim or something, and it was all swollen up, and it hurt like crazy, and it was just a disaster. 10 days later, it's almost healed. That's how bad it was. But anyway, we had a great time. It was definitely worth it. We got a bunch of stickers. Everybody's been trading stickers in the No Names National crowd, so No Name Nationals crowd. So we got a whole bunch of stickers and stuff we got from the other channels. We'll share that with you guys in a second. Probably wouldn't have sunburned my lips if I hadn't been facing the sun for 2 hours talking to Tony's Hot Rod Garage. Oops. But that was a great interview. Check it out here. It came out with no sound. Great. And I just realized I'm filming all this and I don't even know if my sound works. All right, so here's the thing. The No Name Nationals had a bracket race. They had a small tire shootout. They had a burnout contest and then a whole bunch of other little stuff along the way. They even had a car show. So there was a lot to do, and which is good because since it was a YouTuber event, it wasn't just like all the same kind of cars like it would be if it was a straight up drag race. It would have been nothing but drag cars there. If it was a straight up car show, it would have been nothing but show cars. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But this event brought out a lowrider Pontiac, on airbags. It brought out a 4x4 pickup truck with a winch on the bumper. It brought out a 63 Pontiac ambulance. I mean, all kinds of stuff came out that you wouldn't see at a regular event. So really cool event. If you guys can do it, you got to go next year. We're able to do a lot of things I want to do. For one, I ordered shirts to wear out there so that while, all the video cameras are rolling and stuff, we could get our name out. But of course, they didn't show up on time. They showed up at 10 a.m. the day we left, and we had already left at like 7. So I just whipped up a quick design and ordered up some sample t-shirts basically. And of course they didn't show up on time. We didn't get to use them. I had to set up till 3 in the morning, iron on some stupid letters and stuff to make t-shirts, but it's fine. We also ordered a bunch of stickers, handed those out. We'll see those in a minute when we go through all the swag. The burnout contest was pretty epic. I've been to some pretty good burnout contests, and this was just as good. It's only going to be better next year. Inaugural event again, considering it was the first time they've done any of this stuff, it went really well. It was really good. So yeah, come on out next year. That burnout contest is going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot more going on next year, but I'm really glad we went. And this year we're going to be about focusing on getting us to the event next year, preferably in our little red truck. So we'll see. We towed our trailer out there, even though it was empty. We put the winch on it, grabbed the battery, did all that stuff. Hooked it up, towed it out there. Jesse from JB's Little Garage, JB's Little Shop. Sorry, JB's Little Shop. It seemed a little sketchy that his Blazer might make it out there or not, and we had to kind of drive right by his house anyway, so we hooked up with Buck from Buck Does It, and we drove out there and met up with JB, and there was one point where we were driving through Mexico where he actually got that thing up to 80 miles an hour, so it was actually doing pretty good, and it made it all the way to the event. He ran it 2 or 3 times down the drag strip and drove it all the way home. So I'm happy to bring the trailer in case he needed it, or anyone else needed it for that matter, but he didn't need it. He did a good job. Good job, Jesse and Lars. Sikeston was a pretty cool little town too. It had a lot more than I thought it would as far as amenities, tons of fast food, tons of local restaurants. The restaurant where they held the car show was awesome. It's called Lambert's. And it's the home of the throwed rolls. And they mean it because they actually throw rolls. You stick your hand up and some high school baseball player in suspenders throws a roll to you across the room. It's pretty neat, but the food was awesome. They had actual real apple butter. Most places just give you applesauce and tell you it's apple butter. They had actual apple butter and molasses to go on the rolls. They had a ton of good food. It was huge portions. It was expensive the first night because we thought we had to get our own entrees, and then we found out the second night we could just get an extra plate and one entree and share all that stuff, which saved a lot of money because it was so much food. There's no way we could have eaten it otherwise. So that's a really great place. I'd love to go back there again next year. So hopefully this all happens again in the same location and just gets bigger and better. Also, there weren't a lot of spectators showed up. From what I heard later was they couldn't get any local advertising done. Like the radio wanted too much money, the television wanted too much money. Point being, the community will probably be more involved with it next year, and that'll help a lot because there weren't a lot of spectators. Most of the spectators that showed up were actually YouTubers who didn't have the vehicle, or they didn't have the subscriber count or whatever it took to get into the show, or just wanted to come as a spectator because it was a lot cheaper, obviously. So, but it was a great show. Even those guys helped make it a big deal. I met a lot of YouTubers who didn't have their 500 subs yet that I actually already watched their channels. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so let's have a look at some of this swag we got at the No Name Nationals. So everyone was handing out stickers, including us. We'll get to those in a second. But Buzz over at Roadkill gave us a couple of these shop towels. I don't know why he felt the need to ruin a perfectly good shop towel, but you know, now I got to hang it on a wall or take care of it or something. Thanks, Buzz. So that's actually really cool. And then he also gave us a couple of banners. I don't know if the camera's going to get the whole thing in there or not. Let's do this. There we go. All right. So just his channel, which is roadkillcustoms.com. You guys should definitely go check that out. He was the major sponsor for the event. And he has a DIY website with a ton of tech articles and technical information. If you're looking for what wheels will fit a certain bolt pattern, what cars you can get rear ends out of, stuff like that. He has all that technical information over there on roadkillcustoms.com. And he also gave us a No Name 500 banner, which I wasn't a part of. I already had my 500 subs when the event was announced. However, we did support all the No Name 500 guys to get out there. And yeah, this banner, the No Name 500, refers to the people who signed up without 500 subs and then got to the 500 mark by the time of the event. So this banner was made for those guys. He gave me one of those to hang on the wall as well. So very cool so far, right? And then stickers, and more stickers. All right. There was swag I could have bought too. I bought a little bit, but I don't have that stuff out here. So let's just go through this stuff real quick. All right, let's have a look. Let's start out with just what's on top. Brewer Racing, they were there. They had that, I think that was a 4-speed car. And that thing hauls buns. Here's their information. I guess you can see that. Yeah, okay, cool. We had Ed from Ed's Machine. That's his, this is his information in case you guys need engine work done. Ed is the man. All right, now these stickers we actually got before the event in the mail, and I didn't send stickers back to them. I just gave them to them at the event. But we have NSB Custom Cars. That's probably the most elaborate sticker of the bunch. Definitely our piece of artwork there. Really like that. They sent us 3 of them, so we can actually keep one and do something with the others. Bear Rose Garage sent us some pretty cool stickers. He claimed, apparently though, these were peeling off of some people's cars, so he's not going to get his stickers from the same source next time. But I appreciate them nonetheless. Mine won't be sitting on a car in the hot sun, so maybe they'll be just fine. And then once we got on the trip, all right, let's see. Should we go in order of what we got when? Probably not. I didn't go in order yet. Dr. Art's Hot Rod Rehab. We actually carpooled with him, or convoyed with Art for a brief moment on the way out to Sikeston. And he has that little red Ford Ranger that runs real good, Turbo LS, I believe. All right, this. And then we got Just Mopar Joe, a very cool sticker. I like the gradient, YouTube logo and all that. The Challenger, very neat sticker. And he also gave us this. It says Just Mopar Joe right there. I'd rather push a Mopar than drive a Ford, and you probably do. That would be the ... right? Not that I'm a Ford guy. I'm actually a Mopar guy, but I just find that's funny. All right, Perpetual Projects, they made it. They were one of the last minute entries that made it to 500. They had a lot of problems. They broke 2 drive shafts, I believe, while they were out there, and they spent a lot of the time wrenching, but it seems like they had a good time anyway, and they seem like really good people. Buck's the guy we drove out, we first met up with on our convoy out to the No Name Nationals. He was driving through Knoxville, coming down from Tennessee, coming through Tennessee on his way down from Pennsylvania, and we carpooled for a short distance with Buck, and he gave us a couple stickers. This is a really cool sticker as well. He might have gotten this from Sticker Mule. That's where mine came from, and they have the same satin finish. You can see that. It's actually really, especially on his car, because his car is satin black. So that's pretty awesome. That's Punisher Le Mans Garage. I don't have my glasses on, so let's hope that's Punisher Le Mans Garage and not Punisher Le Mans something else. Anyway, there you go. All his socials. Jed from Scott Speed Shop and his father were out there. We got to meet him and talk to him briefly, even though we blew the interview.
Yeah, for Maybe Scott's Sweet Shout. Check him out on YouTube. Maybe. I stole this year of a bomb yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. So Jeb Scott's Sweet Shout was a ditch somewhere, and I'm going to give it this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave us a really cool sticker. That's awesome. For those of you who don't recognize that, that's an old Chrysler. That red, white, and blue triangle there is an old Chrysler emblem. Or Plymouth or something, I don't know. One of the Chrysler products. This is 383, yes, Charger 383 Mopar. This is the guy that won the burnout contest in the car that his father bought back in like 1980. That's a cool channel if you want to check him out. Vino Rat Rod Builds. Very cool sticker, very cool caricature he's got on there. And that's his channel, Vino Rat Rod Builds. Duster Bust. He's got a Duster, but he brought his Subaru Impreza out and got to drive on a drag strip for the first time. So that was really cool. He gave us a magnet. It's very thin though. I thought it was a sticker at first, so this is really cool. Buck also laid some business cards on us for me to hand out to people to help him grow his channel. We will do so. So there's his information. You can scan that QR code maybe and sign up for his channel right like that. I want to do that too. I want to get a QR code going at some point. Put it on a sticker or something. Big Black 402. This poor guy blew up his engine. Like scattered it and oiled down the track and won the award for the worst oil down. Not the award you want to win, but it's an award nonetheless. And we got a sticker from him, a really cool sticker. It's also a matte finish, maybe from Sticker Mule. Oh, Bear Rose, there was a third Bear Rose there. And then this guy made some stickers. So here's the stickers I made and gave away out at the event. Clinton Street Machines, I drew a little picture of my truck, stuck it on the back there. I made a blue version, then I changed the fonts, made an orange version. I kind of like the orange myself, that the blue is a nice color. I made this old school retro design, almost like a skateboard deck, but it's really, I copied it from the Winds logo. There's that. I just wanted to say the full name on there. It would probably be a CSM. If I remade any more of these stickers, I'd probably just put CSM in here. But anyway, I made those. And I had some hollow foil samples made of the little truck. So I think those came out super cool. And I really like these guys. So we were handing those stickers out to people while we were there. And then, so I'm just keeping track of all the 2022 stuff, keeping it together. So we'll just throw it right in the pile of the rest of them. Mr. Rodder's Neighborhood. This is the channel for Dallas Brown, who is the president, I believe, of the American Hot Rod Association. So Mr. Rodder's Neighborhood is the channel where he does stuff aside from the AHRA. So super nice guy. Dallas is great. He put on a great event. Thanks again, Dallas. You and John knocked it out of the park, as well as the sponsors. JB's Little Shop. JB is the guy we were following with the, he had the S10. We brought the trailer in case he needed it. He had some stickers made and gave them to us. That's his channel, JB's Little Shop. And the guy on his channel with him has his own channel he's fired up, and that is Lars at LP94. So he gave us a sticker as well. Probably the coolest retro, I think that's a Woodstock looking thing if I'm not mistaken. That is a very cool sticker. This is from Two Hacks Garage, which is basically Jeff. Got to meet him and hang out and talk a little bit. He seemed like he was pretty much the popular kid running around the event, constantly busy and getting pulled in a million directions. Thanks for the sticker. All right, here we go. Roadkill gave us some No Name 500 stickers to go along with the banners. He gave us some Roadkill custom stickers to go along with the other banners. So there you go. That's his website. And then the burnout competition. We ended up with two of these somehow. But Destroyer 1320 is the, you can barely see it there on the sticker, but Destroyer 1320. I might put links to all these channels in the description for you guys. Go check out his channel. He's a really cool dude. He does a really funny meme show, and he sponsored the Burnout Contest, which ended up being really, really good. So thank you, Eric, for sponsoring that, and look forward to seeing it again next year. Travis from Travis's Mopar Garage, a guy pretty much responsible for Daddy's Money Garage being there. Travis was helping them all weekend, and from watching their videos, apparently he was instrumental. So Travis is a really cool dude. He didn't bring a vehicle, but he was definitely helping everybody else. So awesome dude, got one of his stickers. And last but certainly not least, the guy with the car of my dreams. Well, not really, but I really like his car. He's got a Chrysler 300, and it's one of the Chrysler Cordoba bodied Chrysler 300s, and it's really cool. And that's RC Industry. And I believe he's going to be selling that car when they're done with it. But pretty rusty, pretty neat, definitely cool. And a really nice guy. Cool seeing him running around the event and giving us a sticker. But for now, just wanted to give you a breakdown on the No Name Nationals. Thank you for watching. I apologize if you're seeing a video out every day and it's driving you nuts on the notifications. Putting something out every day helps you guys find my videos quicker. The algorithm likes it a lot more because it sees me as a productive contributor to the YouTube, library. And it allows me to get that content out in smaller bites so you guys can actually enjoy just bits and pieces of it instead of having to sit through like an hour-long video. So we're going to keep releasing those as time comes on. We've probably got another 15, 20 days of shorts or short videos that I'm going to put out related to the No Name Nationals. If you want to see just the No Name National stuff, go to my channel page. There's a playlist for the No Name Nationals. Everything I've uploaded that's related to the No Name Nationals is in that playlist. All right, so thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next one. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take care of yourselves.